One day while Noah was working in his field, he heard a voice. It was God. He said, "I want you to build an ark. Great flood is coming. Take your family and 2 of every animal, male and female. I'll protect you and all living things that are with you in the ark. And I will establish my covenant with you and with all living creatures that are with you." So Noah began to build the ark, worked, and he built, even when it didn't make sense. Even when people laughed at him and said, "Why are you building a boat? There's no rain in the forecast." But Noah trusted God and kept building. And then one day, all the animals started to walk in, 2 by 2, until every animal was inside. Then the clouds turned dark and the wind began to blow. Soon it began to rain. It rained and rained and rained. But Noah, his family, and all the animals were safe inside the ark. One day God looked down from heaven and saw one man who still chose to do what's right. Noah. God loved Noah because he was humble and kind. So God decided to give him a very special mission. God told Noah, "I want you to build a giant boat. Great flood is coming. You take your family and 2 of every animal. I will protect you and all living things." At first, people laughed at Noah. They didn't believe him. They didn't think that God would really protect him. But Noah trusted God and kept building the ark, even when it didn't make sense. Then one day, the animals started walking in, 2 by 2. The clouds turned dark, and the rain began to fall. At first, it was just a little bit of rain, but soon it was raining very hard. For 40 days and 40 nights it poured with rain. The whole world was flooded. But Noah, his family, and the animals were safe inside the ark. When the rain finally stopped, the water began to go down. The sun peeked through the clouds, and a beautiful rainbow shone in the sky. God's promise to never flood the earth again. Noah and his family were so happy. They gave thanks to God for saving them and all the animals. Then they stepped out of the ark and started a new life in a peaceful world. Noah's story teaches us that when we trust and obey God, we are never alone in the storm.